Aries, I'll be doing a 3-card tarot reading, and they're not in any particular order. And then I'll be doing a combination card and astrology dice reading. The astrology dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets and lunar nodes, and the houses. The cards you receive for this week is the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool card. Now you have 2 beginning cards, the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. And then right in the middle you have the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. Now here the Ace of Pentacles is offering you the promise of a new beginning. It's about fates of fortune. And it's offering one pentacle with the promise of more. That's if you're willing to do the work. Because this card is about success and money, and even business matters, and it can be of eclipsing struggles with finances. But Pentacles also means wealth and health, and well-being within yourself. A pentacle has protective powers. Now the 5-pointed star is a pentacle, but the circle around it is what protects it. If you stand in the middle of that, it is a protective talisman for you. And a lot of people wear them around their neck. Because the 5 points can represent the body of the head, arms, and legs. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will all your problems and your new beginnings come in one day. This is up to you to build your own empire and set some realistic dreams so you can reap some financial rewards. This can also be about romantic affairs too, and even merging them where it's a business associate that even turns romantic. Financial gain, job promotions, some type of endowment can be left on your doorstep. Whatever it is, it's pointing to prosperity. What you're not seeing is whatever is on the left, which would be your past. Something culminated to this promise. And maybe now you deserve this new financial beginning, or maybe restored or improved health is what you're wishing for. I don't know. But there you have the Fool. It kind of feels like you're injecting your life with some new ideas and thoughts. Things that you want to explore, but more on a childhood basis, with the innocent eyes of a child. And I have a feeling that you've been presented with this problem before, and this might be a repeat performance, but in a different way. You're looking at it differently now. And I don't think it's a whole bunch of lessons. It's one particular lesson that really eluded you, slipped through your fingers, and now you want to take a journey. And you want to explore these things out of the context of our rigid society and the framework that they've made. A lot of times it's just not compatible anymore in our new Renaissance type thinking that we're having. We're starting to divorce ourselves from the orthodox, traditional ideas of life. What has it done for us? I always find it interesting that the Fool depicted on these cards usually has all his 7 chakra points exposed. And it's like an opening of freedom of the spirit of the mind and body. But it also leaves you vulnerable for disappointments and misunderstandings, and within the naivety of his mind, not really grasping what's going on. In this instance, he would have probably been a 60s hippie and going through sensitivity programs and self-explorations, yoga, have a guru, go through the whole 10 yards. However, and whatever you're seeking has an angle of luck to it, because you got the 9 of Cups. This is a card about happiness and contentment. Life feels good to you. You're feeling the delightment of life. You're feeling like it's great to be alive again and shaking your hair in the wind. It's not often that we find a balance of contentment and satisfaction in our lives because there's so many other forces pulling us in all different directions. And for once, you feel like you're being rewarded for all of your hard work and the stamina to get there. I call the Fool spiritus, and it means the spirit of life, and that's what you're feeling right now. And leaving on this positive note, I rolled the dice and you received Aries, the North Node, in the 7th house. So you received your own sign, so this can be like a double dipping where there's more energy involved in this. You know, an Aries can be a real pushy, self-centered person at times. You might muscle people around to get your way. But it's really not a good idea because the 7th house is about partnership and other people, and you want to find some harmony in that so you can continue with satisfaction and contentment that the wish card is giving you, because sometimes you have to be careful of what you wish for. Because this card can also be like a get out of guilt card too. And I would prefer to use it as a wish card. You know, you're going to redeem one wish at any time. Here with the combination of the cards and the dice, it's saying that you're supposed to look at a partnership as an advancement with synergy, you know, more than its individual components. The Fool's quest is for you to take unpleasantness about yourself and go on and engage with somebody else this week where it's really fulfilling for you. You don't want to manifest disagreements, arguments, and contention, which can happen because you can be the warrior of a spirit. And sometimes you'll meet your match, and even in this instance, you might find a stalemate, and you might have to accept that. But because you are a warrior, you might even be happy with this type of combative dynamics going on. And then you've got your wish with the 9 of Cups. Nothing is ever easy for you, Aries. Now, the North Node in the 7th house is about your destiny and purpose in life. And with it in the 7th house, it brings luck, so the wish card is very appropriate to come onto the scene. And maybe you can start seeing someone else's energy and having harmony with them. You know, it's a delicate balance to deal with yourself and then other people. And there's compromises that should be involved. Respect, cooperation, diplomacy is necessary ingredients for things to work, to bring new beginnings in. And the Ace of Pentacles bodes well with that too, for starting over again. And Aries in the North Node brings your irrational side out, which can make you feel at home sometimes, because you do choose independence rather than partnership. However, between the cards and the dice, it's saying that you should develop, or you are developing, a successful partnership that has balance and consistency. And I'll tell you, the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles are just the cards to do the job for you. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.